everyone, in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys all of the brushes that came in my MorpheMe for the month of October. I literally just filmed and uploaded my September MorpheMe brushes. I was super late posting that. I started getting my brushes like a little bit later than I used to, and then all of a sudden this month I got them faster. So I don't really know what's going on with that. I feel like it used to come to my house like really quick, like right at the first of the month, and then it started getting later and later and later. But now this month again, I actually got my brushes in September, so I was able to film this in September, but by the time you guys see it, it'll be October. So yeah, I'm starting this video off barefaced because I asked you guys in my last video if you prefer me to try out the brushes for you guys, and a lot of you said yes. So I'm going to be trying out all of the brushes that we got this month. So before I get into all of the brushes, I'm just going to talk a little bit about MorpheMe. So for those of you guys who don't know what it is a monthly subscription service, and every month you get between 3 and 8 Morphe brushes. I talked about in my last MorpheMe video that we finally got more than 3 or 4 brushes, and now this month again we got 4 brushes. So this month we got 4 brushes from the Morphe Elite collection, which is like their more like high-end brushes. I really like the Elite collection brushes. They're really nice. I am a little disappointed that we only got 4 brushes again. So the first brush that I got this month is the Morphe E25 brush. This is their pointed foundation and concealer blender brush. So this is a double-sided brush, which I think is really exciting to get in our MorpheMe. I don't actually own any brushes like this, so I'm really excited that we got this. However, I'm not really feeling like this foundation side is gonna be very good. I don't know, I just don't really apply a foundation with a brush like this. Like, I'm not really sure how you're supposed to blend out your foundation with this brush. I mean, maybe you could just like apply it to your face and then blend it out with a sponge, which is probably what I'm going to end up doing. And then the concealer side, this is a really good size to get underneath your eyes, but it does feel like a little bit hard and pokey. I don't know about this, you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull my hair back and then we're gonna get started. So I went ahead and primed my face. I used the Cover FX Blurring Primer. I like this primer a lot. It really does help smooth out your pores. So now for foundation, I'm going to be going in with the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation, which was like my holy grail foundation, and I have not used this in such a long time. So I decided to pull this out and use it today. So I'm just going to dip into the foundation and I'm going to try and blend a little bit and see what happens, but I don't feel like this is really going to work. Yeah, this is definitely not a brush that you're going to be able to blend with. So I'm going to take my sponge and blend this out. Alright, so you definitely cannot blend your foundation out with this side of the brush. It's just a little bit too like stiff to really blend with. This is more like a brush that you would have to like paint on your foundation and then blend it out with a sponge, which I don't actually mind because I normally have to mix foundation shades. So I just went ahead and mixed 2 shades together. It was kind of nice because this is actually pointed and I could really mix the shades together really good before I applied it to my face. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna try the concealer side now. I don't know if I'm going to be able to blend with this side or that I'm going to like it, but I'm going to be going in with my Nars Soft Matte Complete Concealer. This is in the shade Chantilly, which is like the lightest shade, I believe. Yeah, so definitely going to have to blend this out with a sponge. I'm also going to do a little bit of highlighting. So I'm definitely not like mad about this brush. I feel like it's a really good brush, but I don't think I would personally use it for foundation and concealer. While I was just like highlighting the center part of my face with the concealer side, I was thinking that this would probably be a really good brush to cream, contour, and highlight with because it is very pointed on both sides. So you could like really precisely like cream contour your face with this brush. So I'm definitely gonna have to try it out for that. So I like literally never cream contour or highlight, so I didn't really have any like palettes like that. I did grab this concealer palette that we got in a BoxyCharm like a while back, and I'm gonna go in with one of these like shades over here, and I'm gonna try and do some like precise cream contouring and see how that goes. That's actually working like really nicely. I'm gonna try cream contouring the nose. So I actually really like this brush for cream contouring with. I feel like they should market it more towards that. I feel like it's a lot better for doing more like precise like work on your face. I'm not really sure how anybody would actually use this for foundation besides just like painting it on your face, which I don't normally do. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish off my face makeup, and then I'll be back to test out the rest of the brushes that I got, which are all eye brushes. Alright, so the next brush that I got this month is the Morphe E30, and this is their blending fluff. Now this is a more like wide and tapered blending brush, so I'm not really sure if I'm gonna be able to like blend color in my crease with this brush. I'm gonna try to, but I feel like this is more of like a brush that would be good for like packing color all over the lid. Like you could blend with it, but it's just a little bit, I don't know, not the shape that I would normally use to blend color into my crease with. First, just gonna be dipping into the setting powder I use underneath my eyes, and I'm going to use this brush to set my lids. For eyeshadow, I'm going to be going in with one of my all-time favorite eyeshadow palettes. This is the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette, and I'm going to try and use this brush to blend color into my crease with. I don't know if it's going to go very well, but we're going to try it. I'm first going to go in with the shade Eden. So far, so good. I'm able to be pretty precise with where I'm blending the color, so I do like that. It's not as like fluffy and soft as I normally prefer for an eyeshadow like blending brush, especially because this is like marketed as a fluffy blending brush, but it's not really that fluffy. Alright, so I just went ahead and finished off like my lids off camera because there aren't really any brushes that I could really use anymore on my eyes besides on my lower lash line. So the next brush that I got is the Morphe E35, and this is their Detail Smudger brush. So I'm going to be using this to blend some color underneath my lower lash line. So I'm going to first go back in with that shade Eden that I first used in my crease, and I'm just going to blend this all underneath my lower lash line. This brush is a little hard. Can't really blend with this, so maybe I'm just gonna kind of stamp it on. I'm gonna go in with that darker shade called Amber and put this closer to the lash line. So now I'm going to be going in with the last brush that I got this month to highlight my inner corner and brow bone, and this is the Morphe E37 brush. This is their small detail brush. So it actually says on the little card that we got this month that this is for like highlighting your inner corner. So I'm going to go in with the highlighter I used on my face, which is the Ofra and Nikki Tutorials highlighter in the shade Glazed Donut. And I'm just going to pop this in my inner corner with this brush. Wow. So this brush is really nice for this actually. Like it's very easy to be precise. It's so small and pointed. So I'm going to go ahead and finish off my makeup off camera, and then I'm going to come back and give you guys my final thoughts on this month's brushes. Alright, so all of my makeup is done. So overall I feel like this month was just kind of like meh. I told you guys in my last video that I almost canceled, and then we got last month's brushes and I was really excited about them, so I decided not to cancel. This month I'm kind of like on the fence. I don't know, I feel like it's just we're back to 4 brushes again, and they're nothing like really exciting. I mean, I feel like the double-sided brush was pretty cool to get because we haven't gotten a brush like that before. Eye brushes are always good, but I feel like the ones we got this month are just like okay. I did really like the like detail brush, the smudging brush. I didn't really like, it was kind of like hard and pokey. I actually like poked my eye with it and it hurt a lot. So not a fan of that one. I don't know, I just feel kind of like, I'm just not that crazy about this month's brushes. I don't know, if you guys get MorpheMe, leave me a comment down below and let me know what your thoughts are on these brushes. I don't know if I'm like just too picky about what brushes we get in this subscription. I don't know, I want like more, I don't know, more like versatile brushes, more brushes that I would actually use, because I feel like I get a lot of brushes that I wouldn't like, I don't know, ever use. So yeah, I don't really have anything else to say. I will have all of the brushes that I got this month linked individually in my description box below, and I will also have a link to MorpheMe if you want to check it out. I do recommend this subscription if you're someone who is looking to build their brush collection. It's actually really nice to get brushes every month. It's really helped me build my brush collection a lot, and I never run out of brushes. So as always, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel before you leave, and make sure you click the bell next to the subscribe button so you can receive notifications of when I post new videos. Thank you so much for watching.